Tip-off goes to Minnesota. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. And it's McDaniels in at the 3.
He's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instincts just showing off from Russell there.
Leonard for 3. Russell with the rebound. Here's Minnesota. McDaniels finds Russell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Now here's George. Pass to Wall. Back to George. Out to Leonard. Three-pointer. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of a second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
And just over a minute played here to start the game. Here's Russell. And a nice finish on the layup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the big finish by Wall.
And you can't talk about acrobatic finishers without talking about John Wall. Man, he's explosive.
Left side, Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Russell's got 5.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. George outside. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Yeah, when he opens up his offensive arsenal to knock down threes, PG can be an MVP caliber player.
And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Morris for 3. And the Clippers hit again from deep.
And being that Wall is a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And the standout skill of Paul George is the fact that on both ends of the court, he's going to affect the outcome of the game.
And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot is good by Edwards. And George is the kind of versatile player that every team is looking for, Brent.
BA, with all of that experience, he's able to switch on so many different guys, and he understands what it is they're trying to do. And then on the offensive end, he just scores in a myriad of ways. He's hitting threes, he's driving, he's dunking, he's making plays. PG, the complete package.
Now here's Edwards. 1:56 left in the first quarter of the game.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Russell with the ball. Checked by Wall. And it's in there. 7 points in the game.
Well, understanding not only the routes, but the speed and angles of those routes, Russell with the knack to find the right spot.
George for 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him, and that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. And Edwards slams it in.
BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Wall. And he's going for the lob. Morris can't hit.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
And yeah, this is what you like to see from Towns, using his size and strength to make things happen.
Los Angeles has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Russell against Wall. Outside McDaniels. There's the triple. Doesn't go that time. And Los Angeles the other way now. Here's George. And the jam by George.
How about the handles of a guy like Paul George at his size being able to rip around and has total confidence in his ability to score.
Now here's Russell. 7 points in the game. Takes a three. Paul George pulls it in. The Clippers trail. Here's Wall. Bucket off the crossover. Wall's got his second basket of the game.
So physical for a one. Wall has the size and skill to do work in the paint.
Towns a screen on Wall. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
There's 6 seconds left to play in the first. George for three. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Timberwolves ahead.
Fans, your Clippers, Houston team. Fans, let's give up
And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists is a nice way to play.
The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point guard position. That's the group for the Clippers starting the second. It's rebounded by George. And for the Clippers, they're shooting the rock well at 46%. Leonard finds Wall. Morris outside. The kick out to Wall. Morris down low. McDaniels covering. That one's good from Morris. On the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals. But without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. They haven't held the lead for a while.
And B.A., that's why this possession is so big for them. It could be the turning point in the game.
Shot by Leonard, no good.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shot.
Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, B.A., if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
For Los Angeles, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George. Minnesota in the lead. And here's Russell. 7 points in the game. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Wall, the pass to George. The kick out to Wall. Hangs. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Standing at 6'4", Wall is a big point guard. That size along with his handles help him operate inside.
And he can't hit the second. For Minnesota, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Morris passes to George, fires the 3, and again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
Here's George. And again, no good by the Clippers. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results.
McDaniels from long range. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. It's Edwards with a drive.
Yes, sir! That's what you tune in for right there. Wow. Well, recognizing D'Angelo Russell has become a scorer, he's got to go back to his natural instincts to make plays. He did there.
It's blocked by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. The shot by Russell, no good. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And the big finish by Wall.
Still possesses impressive quickness. When Wall charges inside, he's tough to stop from scoring.
And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. George, no good.
A rough game for him scoring the ball. Just can't seem to get it going.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Towns. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Well, Los Angeles shooting 35% so far in this one. Here's Wall. Yep, that one's good. Wall's got 9 points.
The lift still there for Wall. Awesome to see him competing, especially when you remember that serious Achilles injury.
To the paint. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
George outside. Looking to get it going.
On defense, Gobert expertly uses his size and length, making himself into a...
And we've reached halftime in this one. Timberwolves ahead. They're up by 6. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. And, you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
This whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the 1 spot. George hits them both.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Russell against Wall. To the middle. Oh, George with a steal. Wall against Russell. No good that time. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Back to Daniels. Outside for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to McDaniels. Now a timeout called by Minnesota.
And things are always changing throughout a game. Teams have to adjust on the fly.
Timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. The Clippers trail. And he's going for the lob. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Here's Russell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That'll belong to John Wall.
Russell plays with such great change of pace and deceiving the defense right there. Got the D out of position.
And both free throws good for Russell. Now here's Wall. 9 points in the game. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. From the arc. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. To the inside, Leonard. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his third.
You think about a rough moment in Kawhi Leonard's career that had to have come around 2021, that season-ending injury in the playoffs that kept him out of the entire 22 season.
Well, we're glad, though, that Leonard took the time to fully recover, Brett.
At BA, you have to prioritize your health as a player. Kawhi has had his scares throughout his career, but him being fully healthy is going to help him unleash his full game on any opponent. So getting him back to 100% a priority for him and the team.
Pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Russell with the rebound. Russell's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Leonard on the wing. McDaniels covering. Leonard passes to George. And stolen by Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. Throws it up high. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
You love how Kawhi has developed this part of his game. Just able to find teammates and rack up assists.
Here's Russell. Soft touch off the glass. Russell's got 11 points. George against Edwards. This one for 3. George's shot is off.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Here's Gobert. Back to Edwards. Lots of room. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
George, right side. Leonard for 3. Edwards pulls it in.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And there's the lob, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
And that's gotta hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
Execution with pace, that's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Russell.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Los Angeles has got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. Wall, the pass to George. Over Edwards. The bank shot, no good. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Russell. Gobert with it. And here's McDaniels. Leonard defending. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. 35 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Leonard outside. To the middle. Here's Morris. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 3 assists now in this one.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Pass to Towns. Nice move. Misses the layup. 3/4 of play and a close one here. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3.
And your Clippers Houston.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Pass to Wall. Back to George. The 3 is up. Rebound Minnesota. Fast break Minnesota. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Wall covering. Wall against Gobert. And the foul called on John Wall. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
1 minute in now in the 4th quarter. Here's Edwards. Rebounded by Kawhi Leonard. The Clippers trail. Here's Morris. Oh, and Towns with the block.
The defensive chops of Towns, able to use his length and timing to stifle shooters.
Wall finds Morris. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Edwards against George. Pass to Russell. And the foul called on John Wall.
John Wall.
That's his 3rd foul so far.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Wall against Russell. Shot clock at 6. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Well, Russell certainly has the makeup of a high-volume scorer. We've seen it before, and we might be seeing it again.
Here's George. It's blocked by Gobert. And it's Towns penetrating. And it's powered home by Towns.
Looking ferocious on the drive. You know, I love seeing Towns going hard and finishing with power.
Leonard for 3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Edwards a screen on Wall. And he lobs it up top. Can't finish the lob. The Clippers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Leonard for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Pass to Towns. McDaniels a screen on Morris. Towns down low. He's working on Morris. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
Morris a screen on Edwards. George passes to Zubats. Here's Morris, covered by Towns. The 3 is up. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Jumps up, and it's powered home by Towns.
I tell you, he is just a resourceful player. Towns making the most of any opportunity to devastating effects.
Wall, the pass to Leonard. The 3 ball. And they recover it. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Ball to the Timberwolves.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Here's Russell. Pass to Towns. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris. Los Angeles has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Zubac passes to Wall. Now here's Leonard. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with it.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for Karl Anthony Towns.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And here's Edwards outside. It's rebounded by Zubac. George against Russell. For three. Oh, gets the three to fall.
Yeah, Paul George sharpening his swords now. Love to see him take that shot.
And so it's Minnesota with the W.
The big man. Both these teams have talented front courts. You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that
Oh, say does
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K. And these are two high-flying teams, Grant. Loads of athleticism on the floor. What's it like to play in a game like this?
Oh, B.A., it is the best. It's so much fun. I mean, of course, here we're expecting lots of fast breaks, dunks, just in general, a lot of action. And, of course, the fans love these type of games. I can't wait.
So, the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards, and it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward.
In the 2021-22 season, we saw Ja Morant go from a star to a bona fide superstar, averaging over 27 points, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds.
Well, Smitty, with Morant, his ascension into superstardom was quicker than expected.
B.A., before he tweaked his knee, he was in the top 5 for the MVP race, putting himself among the league's elite at the age of 22. And with his passion, he's only going to get better.
Now here's a...
Oh,
My goodness!
come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Morant against Russell. Outside for Brooks. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert with it. He's picked up by Adams. Pass to Edwards. Towns against Bain. Towns down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Russell against Morant. Pass to Towns. Now Edwards. Back to Towns. Over Jackson. The shot by Towns, no good.
It's a shot you would think he would make, but he just doesn't make it all the time.
The open shot by Brooks. Gets an open look and hits it.
You can run these plays for Brooks. He's improving in the catch-and-shoot area.
Oh, there's the alley. And Edwards slams it in.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen. Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
Pass to McDaniels. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Russell. Over to the wing. Outside McDaniels. With the crossover. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That's a terrific read by Gobert, understanding the offensive end better and better, especially as of late.
Here's Bain. The turnaround. Again, the Grizzlies. Good for 2 more.
There's a great rhythm to that shot. You see the practice hours.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Right side, Morant. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Ooh, ripped away. And he's all alone. The finish. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, no good. The Timberwolves have got 6 of 8 shots to go. And there's Russell on the assist from Towns.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Outside Morant. Nails it from 3. Morant's got 5 now.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Now Russell. And he's going for the oop here. And Edwards slams it in.
And this is what point guards like Russell are responsible for, setting the table for his guys.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Bain. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. He's got 10. The 3 from Russell. Hits a 3-pointer. 5 points in the game.
No hesitation from Russell. I like seeing him make quick decisions and take these shots.
And here's Morant outside. No luck on that one. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
Please give a big round of applause for your...
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified the right matchups, and the execution is there.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him. Dylan Brooks has had one heck of a start to his career. He's a solid rotational player.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Adams with a screen on Edwards. Pass to Morant. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way. As for Dylan Brooks, he's the glue that holds these guys together, Smitty.
No doubt, B.A., he's their emotional leader on this team. He can take over games at times offensively. He is really the heartbeat of this club.
Now here's Russell. He's got 5. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Bain. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. And he lobs it up, and it's powered home by Towns.
And this is the chemistry Towns has with his guys. He recognizes when to go for alley-oops. I love it.
And here's Morant outside, and it falls. 4 for 8 for him from the floor.
You just love how reliable he is night in and night out. His offense is there.
Morant against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. From behind the arc. And he can't sink that one. He's 2 for 4 in the contest. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 6 rebounds here tonight. McDaniels passes to Russell. Oh, Adams with the block.
You see the effort defensively. Adams doing a great job of closing the space.
I love his tenacity. Extra possessions, second chance points. That's winning basketball. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
The 3 from Russell. The Rebound by Jackson. Memphis has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
Yeah, BA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Edwards for 3. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 5 assists in the game.
Man, he's been on point, not forcing things, getting the most of his looks within the flow.
Now here's Morant. He's got 13. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
This is where you want Adams to have the ball. Can't get a higher percentage look than that.
Here's Russell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. You know, for most players, being a starter has value. But Grant, some elite teams have been elevated by great players who have accepted a reserve role.
And it's really special, BA, when you have that. Players who are willing to sacrifice for the greater good of the team. Putting winning first at all costs. And you think about it, through the years, Manu Ginobili with the Spurs, Andre Iguodala in Golden State, it really can galvanize a team and lead to winning championships.
Clock at 6. Morant with it. Now guarded by McDaniels. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Down low. Stolen by Jackson. From deep, Bain knocks it down from distance. He's got 6 points in the quarter.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Russell from outside. The shot no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Morant. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Russell against Morant. Now here's Russell. He's guarded closely. Banked it in off the glass. Russell's got 9 points.
Whew, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
From deep. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. And a missed layup.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
McDaniels passes to Russell. Shakes him. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. That'll count. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The T-Wolves on top. They lead by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Kicking off the second half, here's Chris Finch's 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point. Memphis trailing here. Here's Williams. Here's Clark. Oh, and Reed with a block. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. No good on that one.
Jordan McLaughlin, 2 shots.
So it comes up empty at the line. To the paint. Outside for Green. This for the tie. Reed with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, their shooting has been great this game. 58%. Pass to Noel. On the wing, Noel. Reed in the post. Working on Jones. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Brandon Clark. That one misses.
Taking 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. The Grizzlies shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Here's Clark. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
Brandon Clark is one of the most efficient players in the league. He's been in the top 5 in true shooting a couple of times.
And he sinks the second. And Smitty, the analytics will show you that Brandon Clark is one of the best at protecting the ball.
Yeah, Brandon's been in the top 5 in that category as well. He doesn't put up huge scoring numbers, but when Clark is on the floor, he has a major impact.
Anderson passes to Reed, and it's blocked by Clark. On the wing, Green. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
Second team foul.
90 seconds into the second half now. Jones up top. Pass to Conchar. 6 to shoot. Gets the 3 ball to go. Conchar's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's McLaughlin. Now here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Getting himself to the rim, Anderson continually finds ways to impact the game.
Williams with the screen. Right wing. And here's Clark for 3. That shot, no good. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Inside. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Conchar. Pulls it. Kicks it out to Clark. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And stolen by Williams. And Clark gets it to go on the assist from Jones. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Good fast-paced play there. It's much easier to find a shot when you beat the defense back.
Drives to the hoop. Prince down low, defended by Jones. Prince can't hit. The Grizzlies have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. And he's going for the lob. Stolen by Reed. And now the T-Wolves on the break for the finish. Throw it down on the breakaway jam. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside Jones. Knocks it loose. Pass to Conchar. Here's Jones. Williams from long range. McLaughlin with the rebound. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting a fantastic 57%. Anderson finds Reed. Count that one. And it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
The playmaking ability of Kyle Anderson combines great floor vision with his height and feel.
Here's the pick. Pass to Conchar. The shot misses. And Minnesota the other way with it now. Prince on the attack. Here's Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Tries again. And Reed with a lay-in.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Clark with the screen. Throws it up high. Throw it down on the lob.
A beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Reed, good work there as it goes. Reed's got 6 in the quarter.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
From deep 3-point range. He can't get it to go.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
And that'll do it for the third.
Please give a big round of applause.
And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bade in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the three. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Outside Bane. Jacks up a three. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Pass to Towns. And Towns slams it home.
Woo! The whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Morant, pass to Bane. And here's Brooks. Now here's Bane. Oh, powered down with both hands.
He challenges the defender and throws it down with two hands.
Man, just straight power on that one. Clear the deck. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his third foul so far. Minnesota with the ball. Leading by 5. Towns is screen on Brooks. Pass to Towns.
And it is so tough to disrupt Towns' shot. I mean, when he shoots, he's so disciplined and locked in. Oh, so impressive.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Minnesota.
It's just a passing clinic from them in this game. Solid communication and unselfish play all around.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
And Morant drops them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. Picked by Gobert. Here's the floater. Grizzlies with the rebound. From deep, Morant. Counted. That's his 7th basket of the game in 14 tries.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
And Minnesota calls time here. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. With the game being this tight, each possession takes on a greater importance. He told his players, quote, be in the moment. If something doesn't go our way, don't dwell on it. Focus on the next play. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Russell against Morant to tie it up. No good on the shot. Minnesota in the lead. Edwards, a pass to Towns. McDaniels from long range. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Up top, Edwards, guarded by Bane, and the shot goes in. And it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Towns passes to Russell. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Bane against Edwards. Here's Morant. And it's Morant again missing.
Yeah, he's kicking himself. No defenders to be found in that mid-range area.
And that one drops for him. Edwards has got 19 points.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front, trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Kicks it out to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. They need this. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Russell, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Timberwolves.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, B.A. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
What was impressive to me, it felt like he made an impact in so many areas. Some of the effort won't show up in the stat sheet, but I noticed it.
Outside Bain. Puts up a 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Don't do anything silly. Just ride out the clock.
Yes, if they take their time and execute, the game is all theirs.
The kick out to Edwards. Second chance effort. Off target at the rim. And here's Memphis. 11-point game. And the basket by Bain.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
And so it's Minnesota with the... Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Introducing the starting five.
And we've got a game that's sure to be a crowd pleaser, Greg. Two high-octane offenses going head-to-head.
And it's not just run and gun. Each team has a very well-refined attack. And this kind of matchup comes down to which side can maintain their energy through all 4 quarters.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. Now here's Paul. Back to Booker. Bridges outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. 2 on the clock. No good on the 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Bridges inside. Edwards there. And it's Ayton missing.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Edwards passes to McDaniels to the paint. Here's Gobert. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Ball against Edwards. Paul kicks to Ayton. Kicks it out to Paul. Booker in the corner. Phoenix no good that time either. It's Gobert with the ball for the Timberwolves. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, Greg, a disappointing ending to the playoffs last season, certainly for the Phoenix Suns.
Well, came in the top seed in their conference only to make a second-round exit after a grueling Game 7. So this season might be revenge time for this group.
Now here's Paul. Kicks it out to Johnson. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Towns. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I think they want Towns to be a little more active like this, using his size and strength to score on the move.
Edwards against Booker. Looking for Ayton. He gets it in there. Hammers the alley-oop through.
I love the play call. Ayton's a well-coordinated athlete. You know he has the reach. Give him a chance to go up and get it.
Now, here is Russell. And Edwards with the stuff.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Johnson for 3. For 3, Booker. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Edwards. The shot, no good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Bridges inside. He's guarded by Russell. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
To the wing on the left. Towns for 3. That's a miss. He's made one and missed one. Paul with the ball. Picked up by Edwards. Paul kicks to Bridges. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Russell. Bridges with the board. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. Back to Paul. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. Johnson wide open. He fires. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Some solid defense from Ayton. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Bridges, no one around him. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And from long range, Bridges is getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
Russell passes to Towns. To stop the run, and the dunk by Towns.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
But just no way for the D to handle it.
Well, I tell you what, you just got to sit back and admire the creativity there.
Here is Paul after the basket by Minnesota. Booker outside. Ayton a screen on Edwards. And here's Booker from the arc.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Here's Edwards. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive and scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Anthony Edwards.
And the second free throw, good. Booker with it. Up in time. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Suns.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Youth Dance Team. Here they are.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Now here's Gobert. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. Johnson sets the screen for Booker. From downtown, finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
And the intelligence. Love watching Booker operate in these situations. His decision-making has really improved over the years.
And Edwards with the stop.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
All up top, he's guarded by Russell. Paul kicks to Booker. From the arc, Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the inside, here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Paul looking around. Johnson outside. Bridges kicks to Johnson. On the wing. Gobert pulls it in.
Phoenix foul.
Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
First personal foul.
Mark of guys playing today. Who would you put your money on to be a successful NBA coach?
You know, Kevin, the smart money is on point guards, but I think any player that's been a student of the game could be a successful coach, but point guards most likely is my answer. Chris Paul, maybe even a guy like Jalen Brunson in the future.
Towns wide open. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Booker with it. Picked up by Edwards. Booker up top. Takes a 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Paul. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. That's good from Booker on the assist by Paul. Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns. Here's Russell. And the layup falls.
And this is what you get with a bigger guard. D'Angelo able to finish through contact.
2 minutes remaining.
Ball against Russell.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Booker. with the shot. Basket made. That's his third of the game. He's 3 for 9 now.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
There's the lob to Towns. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
The pass to Booker. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. And Ayton throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Here's Russell following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And it's Towns on the follow.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
50 seconds left now here in the second. Paul dishes to Booker. Back to Paul. Kicks it out to Booker. 5 on the clock. Misses the 3. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Towns finds McDaniel. Outside Edwards. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. In the corner, it's Bridges. Booker looking around. Over Edwards. Offline from the high post.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after half. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McLaughlin. To the wing right side. Inside. It's tipped. It's stolen by Sharks. Prince against Craig. Count that one. Craig's got his first points in this one.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Prince against Craig. Prince the pass to Reed. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Now here's Shamet. Three-pointer, Crowder. They get it again. And Phoenix turns it over again. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Suns.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
The Suns shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
The inside. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Lee outside. And Greg has it in the corner.
Quick and smart, Prince finds all kinds of ways to disrupt shooters.
shot is good off the back rim and in.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Now, here's Shamet. Defense is right there. Craig passes to Saric. And now Minnesota on the fast break for the lead. Phoenix grabs the miss. And stolen by Prince. It's stolen by Saric. And Craig has it in the corner. Crowder feeling it out a bit. Lets it go from deep. Oh, he got hacked on the... Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Post game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
Can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
Sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Timberwolves trail by 3. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, taking good high percentage looks that come naturally to him. You've got to love the shot selection of Prince.
Now Shamet still looking for his first bucket in this one. And the basket is good.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
McLaughlin, the pass to Reed.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Now, here's Shamet, guarded closely. Here's Lee, back to Shamet. Out to Saric, 5 to shoot, and Jordan McLaughlin picks up a foul here. And that'll be his third foul so far.
4th team foul.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Shamet, the pass to Craig. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot by Crowder, no good. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to McLaughlin. Passes it to Reed. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Shamet. And he uses the glass on the layup. Shamet's got his second basket of the game.
And obviously a total team player. Saric is a guy, if his teammate is open, he's going to get the ball.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
Man, I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And so here's Phoenix after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Shamet. A wide open look here for Craig. Drills the three-pointer. Craig's got 5 points in the quarter. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Prince outside. There's the 3. A shot off that time. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Phoenix ahead. They're up by 2. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The small and power forwards are Bridges and Johnson. Ball and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low. That's who's out there for Phoenix. He feeds it to Towns. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Here's Russell.
You know, Chris Paul is a first-rate on-the-ball defender. I mean, you rarely get a clean shot off on him.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Edwards can't hit. On the wing, Booker. Bridges for 3. No good on that one. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. McDaniels in the post. Defended by Paul. McDaniels dishes to Gobert. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Paul. Booker outside. Fires from deep. Phoenix no good that time either.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Here's Towns, and he goes big with the dunk right over DeAndre Ayton.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Johnson with the screen on Russell. Paul passes to Johnson. Phoenix no good that time either. Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, we all know Towns can do big numbers on offense, and it's great to see him this focused.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul kicks to Booker. Got a piece of it. Bridges inside. Working on McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way, and the dunk by Towns.
And they've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch here in the final quarter.
You can feel the sense of urgency they have to get this thing closed out as soon as possible.
Kicks it out to Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Russell looking around. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Bridges with the board.
No one to blame on that one but himself. When you get looks like that, you've got to take it down.
Second team foul.
Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. He kicks to Booker. Back to Paul. Johnson outside. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
1:14 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Russell against Paul. Russell, no good. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbow. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Towns. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
And here's Booker from the arc. A new 14 for the Suns. Johnson with a screen on Edwards. Kicks it out to Johnson. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Booker. To tie it up. It falls. A tremendous three to tie it up.
He's so clutch. When the pressure is at its highest, that's when he's at his very best.
Russell against Paul. The kick out to Towns. Down low. Bridges with the steal. Here's Paul. It falls!
This is when some players pull in and tighten up a bit, but if you're talking about CP3, this is when it becomes fun for him.
Let's make some noise. Let's go!
Towns for 3. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one.
come down to the back courts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Now the opening lineup for the Los Angeles Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the point. Wall, the pass to George. The three. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall.
Man, that one looked good all the way. Paul George from deep range.
Wall against Russell. Pass to Gobert. Nice move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And this is why Gobert shoots a high percentage, because he looks to finish with strength inside.
Morris with it. Back to Wall. Stolen by Russell. Stolen by Wall. Now here's Zubac. The kick out to Morris. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Russell against Wall. Russell, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, he's a gifted passer. This is one of his natural abilities, and the instinct's just showing off from Russell there.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. And George with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
And Edwards slams it in.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Oh, there's the alley. All sorts of time. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. On offense, here are the Clippers. They trail by 3.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, L.A. is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed.
Here's Russell following the score by the Clippers. The 3. It's rebounded by Zubac. Outside Wall. Leonard on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Rebound Minnesota. And your last year in the league, the 12-13 season, you played for the Clippers.
Yes, I did, and a great team at that. Blake Griffin, CP3, all in their primes. We won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Now here's Wall. Tipped away.
2 minutes.
Here we go. Here's Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And just so great to see a big man busting up the court like Towns here. I mean, getting into position for the points on the move. Wow, incredible.
Morris for 3. And good. Coming on, the assist by Wall. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. 1:33 left in the first. Russell, that's good.
I like how competitive Russell is. When you make a three-point shot and he's got the ball in his hands, he's going to come right back at you.
Zubac with a screen on Edwards. Wall with it. Russell covering. Leonard for 3. Fires in the triple.
Well, you give him a nice pass, there's a good chance Kawhi Leonard's going to bury a shot like that.
Outside Russell. The kick out to Morris. Pass to George. Leonard on the wing. Outside Wall. Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass. George has got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, not letting anybody keep him from that spot. Paul George, nice, strong play that time.
And here's McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. Towns. finds Gobert, and there's the foul. It's on even to Zubats. That's his first foul of the game. The Clippers on D. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert, protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Fast break, Minnesota. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Defensively, their gambles are paying off, jumping passing lanes and pressuring ball handlers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
So, on the floor for the Clippers, the two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubats play together in the front court, and it's Wall in at the one spot.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Now here's Russell. Pass to Towns. There's the triple. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. 5 points in the game.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Leonard up top. No one near him. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good. Leonard's got 7 points. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
And being that Wall as a point guard, it's his responsibility to facilitate. Just a terrific dime right there.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Oh, George with a steal. Here's Wall. And the big finish by Wall.
Are you serious? John Wall with the statement. Oh, that's pretty.
Wall against Russell. Pass to Edwards. Back to Russell. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Russell's such a natural scorer and capable of connecting just about anywhere.
George against Edwards. Here's Zubats. And it's slammed in by Zubats.
Now, there are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Russell against Wall. Russell, the pass to Towns. Shoots a fadeaway. It's rebounded by Zubats.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Wall gets the bucket. And Brent, we hear talk about teams finding their identity. For those that don't know, can you break down what that really means?
Well, one of the key things, BA, is you come out of a training camp in any given year. You're trying to find the right rotation of players and combinations of players that's going to establish what it is that you're capable of doing. And 30 games into the season, that identity can start to show itself. Great coaches in the league will adapt to the things that they're seeing from their rosters to give them the best chance to win.
Gobert inside. Wall covering. To the wing, right side. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 6 in the quarter.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
Now here's George. He has 7. Morris, a screen on Edwards. Leonard, right side. And no good. Good work defensively by Towns. Here's Russell. He connects, and now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Excellent awareness. Enough room for D'Angelo to squeeze one off that time.
George finds Wall. Back to George. Outside Wall. Morris on the wing. 5 to shoot. For 3, George. Zubac with it. And it's Gobert picking him up. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. The Timberwolves have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Towns, a screen on Wall. Pass to Towns. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Gobert. He's guarded by Zubac. And there's the lob. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find it.
Outside Wall. Leonard for 3. Launches it. The Clippers rebound. A nice shot by Zubac.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Thanks, Allie. After the
Minnesota Timberwolves, 27. The Clippers, 29.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You got to like what we're seeing from D'Angelo Russell.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings. Edwards. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge.
The previous play is under review.
One thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw no good.
And you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George. That should tell you how valuable PG is.
And he nails the third. Minnesota has gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Ball against Russell. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Wall, the pass to Morris. Wall against Russell. For 3, George. They get the rebound. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves trail. Here's McDaniels. Out left to the wing. Pass to Towns. Soft touch off the glass. Towns has got 10 points.
I like seeing Towns be aggressive from deep. He knows his teammates want him to shoot from there.
Here's George. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
And he waited for the last possible minute to get that one off. Made a sick adjustment right before he let it go.
Oh, there's the alley. And Edwards slams it in.
The impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use two hands next time. He knows where he is. Ball attacking. Good work defensively by Russell.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one.
Oh,
yes, sir!
Wow!
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. To the middle. Here's Morris. Back to George. Lets it go from deep. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Love to see PG getting into that zone. Committed to find the points.
To the left side wing. Towns passes to Russell. Tipped. McDaniels against George. And he's going for the oop here. The kick out to Wall. Takes it inside, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's a quick first step. Wall has never been easy to defend on the drive.
Shooting for LA, John Wall.
And the second free throw is good. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Russell, pass to McDaniels. Out to the wing. Towns against Morris. Shot clock at 6. Towns passes to Gobert. The shot's good. Gobert's got 8 points.
And for Gobert, his offense continues to catch up with the elite defense. He's becoming a legitimate two-way threat.
Morris down low. Towns on him. McDaniels with it, and it's Leonard picking him up. And here's Edwards outside. Leonard pulls down the board. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Tries to keep it alive. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Wall. Towns down low, guarded by Morris. Shot's good by Towns. He's got 12.
You know Towns' team is loving this. He's letting his natural scoring ability run wild on offense.
Leonard on the wing. Zubac with a screen on McDaniels. And the basket by Leonard.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
He misses the free throw.
At the line for 2.
Good on the second one. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Outside Edwards. And stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. Oh, got a piece of it. Wall finds George. And here's Zubac outside. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Clippers on top. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth. The two-way threats of George and Leonard are the wing pair. Morris and Zubac play together in the front court. And it's Wall in at the 1.
Assertive play by Wall inside, pushing hard to find himself a shot.
Russell to pass to Towns. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one. The Clippers in the lead. George outside. Takes the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Russell up top. Wall covering. Wall against Russell. Pass to Towns. Now here's Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Fires from the wing. Not going to go that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Wall, the pass to George. There's the drive. Morris for 3. Counted from distance. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Paul George doesn't just score. He can pass it as well. He's a great all-around player.
Russell against Wall. Russell, the pass to Gobert. McDaniels from long range. That one is off. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. To the inside. Here's the...
That is shot again later. Wow. Wow. That type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Minnesota calls timeout. At this point in the game, 4th quarter, it's always important to stay focused. And while the coach goes over the plans, these players are getting a much-needed chance to get hydrated with some Gatorade. Jackson, he's checked in for the Clippers. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home. Back to you.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his 3rd foul so far.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Jackson outside. Zubats with a screen on Russell. Jackson, the pass to Morris. No good on the 3. Minnesota has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. George with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Leonard for 3. On target from range. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. It kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
Something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on their turnovers. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. You've got to be careful when you're handling the ball around them.
For a big, Towns is an effective free throw shooter. You really can't give him too many looks from the line.
And the 2nd of 2 is good. And that brings him within 10.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Jackson, pass to George. Back to Jackson. George with it. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. And for Minnesota, they're shooting it at 61%. A terrific average. Pass to Towns from downtown. And they'll get another chance. Stolen by Jackson. 1:16 left to play in the 4th. Now Zubats. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Clippers have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Clippers.
They look to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Paul George.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
George's shot is off. Now Edwards. Shot from the wing. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Morris on the wing. They double him with McDaniels. Morris finds Leonard. 4-3. That one's good from Morris on the assist by Leonard. And the Clippers lead by 13. McDaniels from long range. The shot that time not on target. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was hard alley. Good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that'll do it, folks.
you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in its small forward.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
So looking it over. Morant with the steal. 3-on-3. Bain for 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Brooks. Here's McDaniels. His three-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And a wide-open look for Bain. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Bain. And since coming into the league, Desmond Bain, Richard, has quickly established himself as a knockdown three-point shooter.
Yeah, his accuracy and efficiency from out there is incredible. The spacing he provides is why he's a key part of this team.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Russell. Stolen by Jackson. Bain passes to Brooks, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. The three from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota off to a slow start. Looking for the first basket of the game. McDaniels finds Edwards. No good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. And Hall of Famer David Aldridge spoke with Chris Finch. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Looking at these matchups, he thinks they can pound the ball inside with success. He wants them to get points in the paint early, force the defense to collapse, and then play inside out. We'll see if the opponent sticks to that game plan as well, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Morant passes to Brooks. The three. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. And finished up by McDaniel.
Up and over the defender with one hand. Outstanding.
Oh, yeah. Looked like the D had a good chance to cut him off until he made his move right to the hoop. Now, here's Bain. And again, Memphis no good.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Here's Edwards. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals.
And ball goes up and Adams comes down. The anticipation skills, knows where to be to finish that play.
Now, here is Russell. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it over Russell. And it's Morant missing. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 2. A nice shot by McDaniel.
Love the pass there from Gobert. Always nice when your big man feeds his teammates.
Morant against Russell. Out to Brooks. Bain for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns down low, guarded by Jackson. Adams against Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Grizzlies shooting a mere 25% from the floor in this first quarter. Morant with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Morant's got 6.
As Ja gets more consistent from range, he becomes that much more dynamic. And that, let me just tell you, that's going to be bad news for the rest of this league.
Russell with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Tie game in Minnesota. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the 1 spot.
And I like Russell's ability to create for others. He does what's best for the team.
Here's Morant. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Russell passes to Gobert. And there's the pass to Towns. A second chance effort. Out to Russell. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Stolen by McDaniels. To the middle. It's stolen by Adams. Left side Jackson. Bain against Edwards. Stolen by McDaniels. Bobbed up there for Edwards. And again, Minnesota will turn it over.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Outside, Bain. Here's Morant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one is on Town.
From his first day in the league, opponents are going to make him earn it at the line. And look, Morant, he'll give him an easy look.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
It was a gentle touch inside. Russell really improving as a finisher.
On the wing, Bain. Edwards defending. Jackson from long range. Brooks with no one around. A 3-pointer off the mark. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Inside, Towns. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Towns has got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
And one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Brooks misses.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
And it's Russell missing. His leads have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Here's Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one is on Town. When you you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg? How critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
There's Russell with the three. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Brooks for 3. Trains the three-pointer. Brooks has got the game tied up here for the Grizzlies.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Russell from long range for 3. Edwards. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brooks. Feeds it to Adams. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
The potential of Jaren Jackson is endless. A center who has a tremendous jab.
Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Towns wide open. Right wing. Second chance shot. And that one hits back iron.
Got a good look there, but just not able to hit from the mid-range.
Bain with the bucket.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Passes it to Towns. Right side, Russell. Driving the lane. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Jackson drives in. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
What is going on right now?
Timberwolves trail by 6. 29 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And it's Russell missing.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Bain finds Jackson. Now Adams. Memphis moving it around. The 3 from Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Clock at 6. Here's Noel. Banked in off the glass.
I'll tell you what, he came out of that locker room raring to go.
Picked by Williams. Conchar, the pass to Williams. Anderson with the block. Prince up top, defended by Jones. And the shot is good. The Grizzly lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Prince. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Here's Williams. They kick it out to Green. Jones, the pass to Green. Here's Conchar. Fires the 3. The rebound by Anderson. Here's Noel. He's guarded by Williams. Now Anderson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Reed. The shot missing. And Memphis the other way now. To the paint, here's Clark, and slam dunk by Clark.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Here's McLaughlin, defended by Jones. Left side, Anderson. Pass to Noel. From outside, off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him. And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Right side, Jones. On the wing, Green. And stolen by Prince. To the inside, Anderson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Pass to Concha. Into the lane. The Grizzlies have looked good at the line. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
And so he hits both. Timberwolves trail by 5. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Prince against Green. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Driving in. Reed gets the bucket.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
1:39 left in the third quarter. And the pass to Jones. Here's Conchar. Back to Jones. Misses in close.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Pass to Noel. And he slams it one-handed.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
All the momentum seems to be running in their favor. They're close to taking the lead.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. They lead by 1. Morant kicks to Bain. Out to Brooks. To the paint. Shoots. Bain passes to Jackson. The 3 from Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert has got 9 rebounds now tonight. The kick out to Towns. Gobert in the corner. Over in the corner, McDaniels. For the lead. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Morant. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Back to Adams. Pass to Bain. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
Show your spirit, fans. Loudest in the arena gets a free t-shirt. All right, fans. Let me hear you give it up for your Timberwolves dancer.
Timberwolves have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. Towns, a screen on Morant. Takes the 3. And it's Towns missing. Here's Jackson. Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Grizzlies. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth, the wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the 1. It's Russell with the drive. Kicks it to Gobert. Morant with the steal. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Now here's Morant for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in this game. Outside Russell. There's the lob to Towns.
We love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Up top, Morant. He's guarded by Russell. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Russell kicks to Towns to take the lead. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And few 7-footers in the league have Towns' shooting touch. This is a guy you want to create for time and time again.
Here's Russell, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And you've got to wonder just how big those points are going to be. A swing like that could decide the outcome.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Taylor Jenkins just reviewed his plan with his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Nailed from three-point land.
Showing he can make this shot. Give Jackson Jr. room to take the triple. Oh, and he will.
Russell against Morant. Russell passes to Edwards. Back to Russell. Towns, a screen on Morant. There's the lob to Towns.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting a chance to come up big for his team.
Morant passes to Jackson. Bain with it. Back to Jackson. With the drive. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
1:52 left to play here in the 4th. And Edwards with the stop.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And a miss there on the triple.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Towns, a screen on Morant. Morant with the steal. And stolen by Russell. There's the pass to Gobert. It's Russell with the drive. Gobert dishes to Russell. Grizzlies with the rebound. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And Adams has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game. Morant kicks to Bain. Passes to Adams. Outside, Bain. Fires for 3. The Grizzlies with another miss. Edwards drives in. Outside, Towns. Shot by post. to Edwards. Six to shoot. And finished off by Edwards.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Adams. It's stolen by Gobert. They swipe it. Bain passes to Morant. From deep three-point range, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Edwards looking it over. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them late.
Yeah, I mean,
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. This is...
starting lineup for the visiting Phoenix Suns.
And these two teams really get it done on the offensive end. Grant, how much of that is the system?
Well, these teams have great systems, but ultimately it's about the players. The coaching takes you a long way, but it's a players' league. You need skilled guys who can execute your system, especially when you're in the playoffs.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the 5 spot. The shot by Russell, no good.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. To the paint. And it's Towns with the power finish.
Unbelievable. That's the big cat. So fluid at the center position.
Russell against Paul. Outside for Booker. To the left wing. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Booker no good.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's Edwards with a drive. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, Anthony Edwards says, yes, you're playing exceptional defense, but my offensive game is better. I'm a solid 225. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign, but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys. You have to appreciate the doggedness and intensity on the glass. Wow.
Russell against Paul. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Well, what stood out the most in Edwards' second season, Doris, his commitment on the defensive end.
Exactly right, B.A., because he asked the coaching staff almost on a nightly basis to guard the opposition's best player. And though they didn't always give him that assignment, you have to admire his pursuit. This guy wants to become one of the top two-way players in the league.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Towns. Here's Gobert. The shot won't fall. And Phoenix the other way now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
First team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Booker puts up a deep 3. Had the space there, but it's offline. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Outside for Russell. Lets the 3 fly. The Suns clear it. Here we go, one-on-one. Ayton inside, guarded by Russell. Good.
Well, DeAndre Ayton should own the paint. Nice touch there.
Gobert finds Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Well, these Suns have had a successful past couple of seasons.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they certainly know the greatness they're capable of. They can give you a lot of confidence out there on the floor, even against other elite teams.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Up top, Bridges. The 3 is up. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. 1:14 left now in the first quarter. Gobert with a screen on Booker. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Paul. Pass to Ayton. Bridges with it. Russell covering. Outside Paul. Out to Bridges. Let's go with a 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
You've got to be aware and stay attached to Mikal Bridges beyond that arc. This guy's dangerous as a shooter.
Throws it up high. And Edwards slams it in.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display. Outside Paul. Ayton inside. He's against Gobert. And Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Outside Paul. They set the pick. Outside Booker from the arc.
Boy, when he is contesting shots, you see the potential on the defensive end from Anthony Edwards.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Timberwolves ahead. They're up.
Your Timberwolves defense team.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Timberwolves.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the T-Wolves. Great open look there. Towns has got 7 points.
Boy, you like to see that kind of competitiveness from Karl Anthony Towns. You know this guy is going to settle the score with a 3 of his own.
Now here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Here's Booker. It's Booker on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to McDaniels. Stolen by Bridges. Edwards against Paul. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Minnesota with the ball. Outside Russell. The kick out to Edwards. And he lobs it up top. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
A case in point of running the floor well in transition. Yet another way Booker can beat you.
Here's Russell. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Up top Johnson. Just 4 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. Booker can't get it to go. Now the Timberwolves with it. Here's McDaniels. Rebounded by Chris Paul. The Suns have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Here's Bridges. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Paul passes to Bridges. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Booker. Fires for 3. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Ayton's got 6.
Well, you have to love DeAndre Ayton's effort, intensity, and relentlessness as a rebounder.
Russell to pass to Towns. Back to Russell. And stolen by Paul. And the Suns pushing it up now. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Booker. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Edwards. He can't get that one to fall. Now the Suns take it the other way.
And it didn't take long for Phoenix to match the offer sheet Ayton signed with the Indiana Pacers. Now, there was talk they might let Ayton walk after that fallout during their playoff exit. But Phoenix knew they needed to keep Ayton to remain a contender.
Give a round of applause to your Timberwolves dancer.
Well, the Timberwolves shooting a fantastic 57%. Outside McDaniels. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Booker. Edwards can't hit. For Phoenix, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. 3-pointer. And it's Booker again missing.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate. This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Here's Paul, following the score by Minnesota. The kick out to Johnson. Back to Paul. Pass to Ayton. Shot clock at 5. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Here's Towns. Phoenix grabs the miss. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in the game. For 3, Booker. Doesn't go for him. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game.
19. The Suns. 17.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the floor for Phoenix, Dario Saric is out there with Jay Crowder. And then it's Landry Shamet. Then there's Campaign. And it's Lee in at the small forward position. Here's Anderson. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Suns leading. Pass to Lee. Back to Shamet. Crowder outside. Left side Payne. Fires it. Rebound Minnesota. It's tipped. Second half rolling along. About a minute played here. Here's Prince. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
High activity, challenging the heart of the defense. Taurean Prince is not afraid to mix it up.
Now here's Payne. The D's right on him. On the wing, Crowder. Pass to Saric. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Snatched away. Noel drives in. Pass to McLaughlin. And he lobs it up to the rim. A slam dunk by Reed.
A great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Now here's Payne. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's McLaughlin. And the fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. The Suns trailing. Payne with it. Pass to Saric. Second chance shot. Lee on the wing. Goes up again. And the call will be against Dario Saric. That's his first foul of the game.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
The Timberwolves have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to McLaughlin. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Anderson. Here's Noel. The three-pointer off the mark. Here's Shamet. Lee on the wing.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Shamet. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the basket by Lee.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
Indoors, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted could make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
And now the Suns' fast break. It's Shamet on the wing. There's 48 seconds left in the third. Saric shot is off. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Puts the move on. And that one's good.
I'll tell you, allow him to get to a spot, and it's over, right? Defense unable to even challenge the shot.
Outside Payne. Pass to Saric. Oh, and Reid with a block. Up top, Anderson. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Here's Shamet. Crowder outside. From outside the arc. He got it up. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's off target. And we've reached the end of the third. Timberwolves ahead. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And Phoenix has possession. Following the score by Minnesota. Outside Booker. Johnson a screen on Edwards. The kick out to Johnson. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Gobert with a screen on Paul to the inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
This, to me, is an improving aspect of D'Angelo Russell's game. Reading the pick and roll. Nicely done.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. Side out. That's foul number 2 for him.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Prince is checked in. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Paul passes to Booker. And they get it back. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Now here's Russell. And he lays it up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 4.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Paul against Russell. The kick out to Johnson. Another three for Phoenix.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Now here's Russell. Gobert on the high post. Booker against Edwards. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
Anthony Edwards just reading what the defense giving up. Gets to his mid-range game right there.
Paul against Russell. Up top, Bridges. Booker for 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Booker against Edwards. Pass to Prince. Here's Russell. Shot clock at 6. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Aiden, no good. The Timberwolves have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Monty Williams was going over with his team. He went after his players about their poor defense in the paint, saying, quote, "You're showing no fight down there. You're letting them get any shot they want. And they're feasting on us. Show some toughness and push back, guys."
And Allie, thank you for that. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
There's a minute 40 left in the 4th. Pass to Johnson. Back to Paul. Aiden with it. 13 feet out. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one.
DeAndre Ayton unafraid of the big moment. Nice delivery.
Now here's Russell. And he lobs it up. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, the young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
Outside Paul. Uses the glass on the layup. Paul's gotten his first points in this one.
That's a statement from Chris Paul. He understands game is in the balance. It's my time.
Russell, the pass to Towns. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Huge moment here.
You have to stay calm in these situations.
And it's Gobert with a rebound. Edwards against Aiden. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Count it!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Outside Booker. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Booker can't get it to go. And stolen by Booker.
And looking to even the score with a huge 3.
Greg, this is all about execution. Can you free an open man from the three-point line? That's what it comes down to.
8 seconds left to play in the 4th. Johnson a screen on Edwards. Outside Johnson. He's off from 3. And so it's Minnesota who scrapes by with a win. What a performance they had here at home today.